Let's say I'm building an AI image generator app. The users on the free plan can generate only one image just to test the app. Without Vevee, I need to write all the tables that count every image generated, write atomic SQL, handle parallel calls so user can't go out of budget. And probably you got wrong at the first time too. But with Vevee, it's very simple. We just define the plans. For the free plans, user can use the Gemin 3.1 Flash image preview, only 1K resolution, one per month. And we're done. We don't need to set anything else on the dashboard. Now let's go to the code. On the code is very simple. We just define a user ID to track our users, since Vevee is also an analytics tracker. I'll show you it in the next video. Then we insert the subscription, for example, the free plan. At first, we can check the usage quota. We define the event we are going to track. It also works with wildcard like this. But for now, let's say specific model. Then we check the usage and see if user actually can generate. This is a first check, but don't worry, if you miss this out, there's no problem. Maybe this is useful to show like the limits user have, how many left they can generate. Okay, we check the usage, we do some math to actually see how many left they have. And then the important part, we reserve one image of the quota. So we do the reservation for the event and for the variation chosen. We just check if user can generate or not. And then we actually generate the image. When the AI generates the image, we can actually commit the reservation ID and tell Vevee that everything went good. Otherwise, if there's some problem, we can release the reservation ID and we can insert some error code and reason. So let's see this in action. First, we are going to go in the usage, and as you can see, there's no user right now in the app. If I'm going to run this little script, we can see that random user 1 has quota 1 and remaining 1. Okay, save it out, done, quota used. Let's see the image, that's good. And on Vevee dashboard, we can refresh and then we can see that there's this random user 1 actually called the image generation, generated an image, and we can see the details. Optionally, we can also pass the user prompt. Now, random user 1 actually can generate any more images. So if we run again the generation script, we are going to find out that there is no quota left. Now, let's say we don't check, we forgot to check the quota. So we remove the quota and we just go to the reservation. Let's see what's happened. Oh, the reservation ended up in limit reached, went here. So also the reservation blocked the user. But now we do something more cool. We invalidate the Gemin. So we assume Gemin returned an error. I've put a random API key and see how Gemin will work. For do this test, we are going to actually update the plan and give more usage. So we are going to give 2 image generation per month. Now, this is all live. We call again, we'll get an error, API key not valid, please pass a valid API key. If we go into the usage, random user has not hit the quota, and we have refounded because the reservation was released. And if we investigate, we can see that there are errors. Error code, image generation failed, and release why? Because API key not valid. So we can always monitor and track what's happening on our app without writing a single line of database code or any logic. It's all handled in Vevee. And you actually can do lots of things, like we need to add some features, like, I don't know, people can use only one PDF scan. Okay, we can just create other events. So we say feature.pdf scan, allow up to 2 PDF scan per month. We have metadata, etc. But there's all explained in the docs. So if we save like this and we go in the test, usage, let's say, so random user 1, let's say image star, remaining 1 can generate 1 image. But let's see the future. user have a PDF scan and has 2 remaining quota left. Let's see, future camera. Oh, there's no events defined like this. I hope Vevee can be useful for your apps. Right now is in closed beta. Tell me if you really want to try it out. See you in the next video.